Are you guys out there? Popping up on you guys. I was listening to my good Jill Scott. Can you guys see it? There it is. There. I was playing Jill Scott on the refrigerator. Hey, hey, hey. I am in love with that new Jill Scott album, you guys. In love. And I told you guys to turn on your notifications because you guys never know when I'm gonna pop up on you guys. I was like, oh, which one do I want to do? Like a in impromptu, like informal, just pop up on you guys like I used to. Do you guys remember when I used to do my lives in the kitchen? I was like, don't worry about this, you guys. You guys probably like, what is that on her thing? This is my pedometer, you guys. Roxy, you need to go out? One second, you guys. You need to go outside. Oh, this is beautiful out here. You go outside, Roxy. Go outside. Okay, this is gonna drive me crazy. Crazy. Let the gas come in. Let the gas. Oh, shoot. That was loud. I know that was loud in you guys' ear. Say hello, hello, hello. Say hello as you guys come in. Be sure to say hello. I just got this new, I'm really like doing the very least. I don't even have my usually I have my telephone stand, the little phone holder. I usually have that down here when I'm going live from the kitchen. I didn't even have that. I was like, I'm not doing anything. I'm doing the absolute least, the very least. So I'm just around here because you guys know that I said no matter what, rain or shine, I told you guys I'm going to always do some type of live on Thursday. And so today I just turned on the camera to go live with you guys. You guys say hi as you guys come in. Say hello, hello, hello. Say hi and hit the thumbs up as you guys come in. I was just around here cleaning up because tomorrow is Gary's birthday. Oh, tomorrow's Gary, my son's birthday. He's going to be turning 20. Can you guys believe that? He is going to be 20 years old tomorrow. So, his girlfriend, she actually, so our tradition here in the house is that we um, everybody's birthday on your day. You guys know I live in a house with 4 men. So on your actual birthday, our tradition is that we go out to dinner, and then after dinner, we come back to the house. We have a cake. We put the candles on the cake. We blow out the candle. That person blows out the candle. And then, of course, any gifts that we're going to give them. Yes, you guys say hi as you guys come in. Hi, Victor. Wow, Victor, thank God. Wow, yes. Hi, Lonnie Loon. Hi, yes, you guys be sure to say hi as you guys come in. Say hello to the T-Bird. And be sure to hit the thumbs up button, you guys. Hit that thumbs up button. You guys know that this year I'm trying to meet 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So we have to feed the algorithm and hit the likes button, you guys, when you come in. So anyway, it's part of our tradition that after dinner, we usually go out to a restaurant and have dinner. And then after dinner, we come back to the house, have a cake, candles, sing happy birthday. Three of the guys, you guys is from El Salvador, so we'll sing happy birthday in English, and then they'll sing happy birthday in Spanish. And so it's just this is really cool. And so then we give each other gifts or cards or whatever we have to do. Well, normally I would have had a little bit more time to get prepared because Gary's birthday is tomorrow, but he told me last week that he wanted to celebrate on Thursday, which is today, because his girlfriend is off work Thursday. She's not off work tomorrow. So, and of course, he wants his girlfriend there for the dinner and celebration. So then we're like, oh, no problem. So then we're actually going to go out to eat tonight for Gary's birthday. And then we'll come back to the house and then we'll sing happy birthday, light the candle. So I still have to go get him a cake. So he's at work right now. Everybody's at work. And so he's at work right now. And so he said he doesn't get off until 5 o'clock. So then I'm going to go up here when I get off this live with you guys. I'm going to go up here, get him a cake, get some candles. And I know what I want to get him, but I think I'm going to, I normally would just order it online, but I'm going to go into uh, Ross's. We have up there, we have Ross's, and these are brand new. They just recently opened, I think in 24. But anyway, we have Ross, TJ Maxx, and Burlington. Oh my God. If I don't have to go into Burlington, I will be happy. I don't go into any of these stores. I don't shop like this at all, you guys. Everything I get online. So I'm going to go into one of those places because I know exactly what I want to get for him. And I think I'm going to start off in it, out of all those three stores, you guys, what are you guys? Between TJ Maxx, Ross, or Burlington, which is your favorite? And so out of all those, I don't shop in any of these stores at all. But if I need to go and just go into a place real quick, I'm on a time constraint and I can't just wait for it to come online, then TJ Maxx would be my first choice. Ross would be my second choice. Burlington is my absolute last. Burlington has so much stuff in there. Every time I walk inside of Burlington, I literally just feel claustrophobic. It feels like I'm in a hoarder's house. It feels like I'm in a person who hoards. It's just so much stuff. I am overwhelmed. I'm overstimulated, and I'm just like I cannot do it. And so I don't like Burlington at all. So when I get off here, I'm going to go up there, get him a cake, some candles, probably a card. Although I really don't like wasting money on cards. Oh my God, there's a dragonfly out there. The screen is open. Roxy, you need to learn how to close the screen behind you, girl. Wait, is she in here? Roxy? Roxy. Oh, there you are. Girl, say something when your mama's calling you. So, anyway, uh, so I'm gonna go up there. Oh, I don't like buying cards. Yes, you guys say hi as you guys come in. Hi, Julian. Is that Belial? Hi, Belial. Every time I hear, I'm sorry. Every time I hear the word, the name Belial, I think of that guy who exposed Will Smith, his ex-friend. Uh, that, no, that on him. Don't worry about it. Hi. Yes, you guys, we shouldn't say hi as you guys come in. Bilal said, today you look so beautiful. Today. Oh, that was funny. Today I look beautiful, humble out. No other day, but today you look beautiful. Thank you so much. Um, Victor says, hi. Yes. Hi, you guys. And be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Arnett, hi. Yes, you guys. Say hi as you guys come in. Where are you guys watching from? And be sure to hit the thumbs up button, you guys. Hit the like, be the algorithm. Hit the like, hit the like. Um, so yeah, I still need to do that, but it's 2:09 here. So I have time. Gary doesn't get off until 5 o'clock. He said his girlfriend will be here at like 6 o'clock. And then we're going out to dinner at 8 o'clock. And so I have time. So I can chill out with you guys for a minute. And then I can go, hi from South Africa. Hey, 0101, South Africa. Wow, amazing. Only Ken Gaming says, hey, you. Hey, you. Yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in and hit that thumbs up button. So, what are you guys doing on your good Thursday? I was telling the people at the start of the video that I'm just around here cleaning up because um, we'll be coming back to the house. For the most part, my house stays clean. It's just me. That's just the type of gal I am. I'm a, I wouldn't say that I'm anal. Am I a neat freak? Am I a neat freak? When I think about neat freaks, I think about a person who just like they're just like OCD, like oh my God, everything. I'm not that. I am not that. But for the most part, I like my house to just stay clean. Just stay everything in its place. Everything has its place. And I just like for everything to just stay clean and stay in its place. Um, oh, 101, thank you, sis. Nice smile. Nice smile you got. Thank you so much. Only Gaming says cleaning up. Yes, I've been around here cleaning up. Uh, I really just had a lot to do because it was some things that I had not done yet that I needed to do that I finally got around to doing. So like my rug in the great room, it was just, having two little chihuahuas, um, they will always be having accidents. They're not accidents. On that rug, and I would have to shampoo the rug like once a week. And so since Jack has transitioned, I have shampooed that rug now multiple times, and I'm just like, I still smell urine. And so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna order a new rug. And so I did my research and found this rug that was absolutely identical to the rug that I had before. The reason why I was like, and not in a rush to replace that rug in the great room because it is beautiful. It has like this like contemporary design in it, but more importantly, it has my colors, which is this indigo blue and gold and silver, and it matched my decor perfectly. And so I could not find that exact rug again. And that rug was like $400. So I was like, not in a rush to just replace it, especially when I still had the dogs. And I'm like, all they're going to do is just pee on it. So I was just like, holding off, and just constantly shampooing that freaking rug. And so then finally, when I was like, okay, after Jack transition, I was like, let me just go and try to, I'm trying to stand up, you guys, because I am nowhere near my steps today. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. I thought I had like 3,000 steps. I'm at 8,269. Hey. That's what I was trying to stand while I was talking to you guys because I was going to try to get some more steps in. And when I know that I'm going out to eat and I'm going to be eating off of my normal routine of one meal a day and super low carbs, I know I'm going to have a slice of cake. This is what I always tell you guys. Although I'm one meal a day, I do intermittent fasting and like less than 25 grams of carbs each day. When it's somebody's celebration, I'm going to celebrate. Like I'm not going to let a diet plan get in the middle of me celebrating life. So when it's the guy's birthday, yeah, I absolutely will have a small slice of cake. Or sometimes, like today, but I even if I have my keto cheesecake, when it's somebody's birthday, I like to have a small slice of the actual cake of celebrating their birthday. So when I know that I'm going to be doing a little too much carb wise or even eating wise, I like to get in extra steps. So this is really good news because I thought I was way behind. I thought I had like maybe 3,000 at most. I thought I had 5,000 steps in. I got 8,000 steps in. Look at this. This is how I told you guys you can cheat the system. And that's why I try to keep this on my belt at all time because I don't like to cheat the system. Look at this, just that fast. It jumped to 8,310. But I didn't actually step. I was just moving it around. I don't want to do it again. I was just moving it around with you guys. But it read like I took some steps. I always used to tell Gary that. I'm like, the only person you cheating is yourself. you know? You trying to get around the system. The only person you're gonna cheat is you. uh, Oh, 0101 says, 0101, what's your name? That sounds weird to say. 0101 said, where are you from? I live in Las Vegas. Beautiful, sunshiny Las Vegas. I love Las Vegas. I would not, if I could have a genie in a bottle say, where where is your perfect place to live? Like if you could live anywhere, where would you want to live? I would say Las Vegas. That's how much I love Las Vegas. Love, love, love. Oh, one says cleanliness must be, yeah. Yeah, I have to clean, especially that I know that, people, and I know that people are coming over. It's so funny because the guys just don't think like that. So guys will have like company over, or they'll have a pool party, and I'm like, aren't you gonna clean up first? But guys just don't think like that. I'm like, if you're gonna have company over, don't you want to clean the guest bathroom? Make sure it's like picture perfect, but they don't. They'll invite friends over all the time, and I'm like, okay, but I'm not like that. If I know that extra people are going to be in the house, I'm like, I got to make sure everything is absolutely picture perfect. Yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in and hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button. What my most steps a day was how many? B Wong says, you are picture perfect. Aw, thank you so much. How many were zero? What was the most steps you had in one day? So you guys do steps? Have you guys ever heard of the 10,000 steps a day rule or philosophy or whatever you might call it? They say it was just really random too, that it really was like no science behind 10,000 steps. That basically, where would they say this start from? Did this start in Japan or China? I forgot. But basically, they were saying that it was just like random. Basically, all they were trying to get people to do was just start moving more. And so then they just came up with it. It was basically just like a marketing scheme, like 10,000 steps a day and you'll lose weight. But apparently, there's like no research or science behind 10,000 steps. And when I asked my chat GPT, he said that if you get in between 8,000 steps, 8,000 steps to 8,000 steps to 10,000 steps, you're good. But you guys know I'm an alpha woman. We just always doing the most. We just always doing. If you tell us, women like me, if you tell us that a good goal is say 8, we're gonna always try to do 10. We're gonna do 9, we're gonna do 10, we're gonna do 11. Like you can't tell us the bottom range and then we're gonna just be like, oh, we're not, women like me, we're not a let me meet the minimum requirements. We're like, what is the range? Okay, then I'm gonna always do above whatever the lowest part of the range is. So Chad said that I could get anywhere from 8,000 steps a day to 10,000 steps a day. It's all good. It's all good. That's enough movement and activity that it's all good. But I never, ever, ever, ever do 8,000 steps. My minimum is 10,000 steps. And now I've gotten to a point where I'm like just last night, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, girl, you haven't hit 15,000 steps in like 2 or 3 weeks. I was on a roll for a minute. I was hitting like 15,000 steps like every day. And I then remember I started pushing it and I was like, okay, well, I can get 15,000 steps. Let me try to then get 20,000 steps. But then when I got on the scale the day after I had hit 20,000 steps, because I weigh in every day, I weighed in that next morning. Every time I've hit 20,000 steps, I think it's been a total of 5 times. Each time I will weigh in the next morning after hitting 20,000 steps the day before, and the scale wouldn't even move. So I was like, I had to talk to Chat, and Chat was like, yeah, what you're experiencing is diminishing returns. Like basically, people like me, we always think, then do more. Okay, if I can lose weight doing 10,000 steps a day, then let me do 11,000 steps. Oh, if I did 11,000 steps, then let me do, come on, Nat. Whoa. David brought home these oranges. One of the clients has an orange tree, and they don't eat all that fruit, so they give the fruit to David, and he has I mean, it's like so much fruit, and he had it sitting out here on the counter for some days. He usually, as soon as he gets it, like maybe the next day, he'll juice it, and then he'll have the juice in the refrigerator. But this last time, I guess he just got so busy, he just couldn't get around to juicing all those oranges, and so they just sat out. I mean, on this huge tray, and now we got all these gnats in the house. I gotta get one of those net fruit fly sticky tape thing. Oh, wait. So you said the most steps you walked was 16,000. That is really good. Oh, B1 says he uses an elliptical machine. Oh my God, I used to have an elliptical machine in my old house. I turned one of my bedrooms into an exercise room. At that time, I wasn't going to the gym. And so I turned one of my bedrooms into an exercise room. It was so cute. It was so cute. But in the room, in my exercise room, I had an elliptical machine and maybe it was a bike. Maybe it was one of the stationary bikes, but I had two machines. And I used to love that freaking elliptical machine. But and I used to be on that thing for at least minimum 2 hours. And then that's around the time that I realized that more exercise does not mean more weight loss. Because I was on those machines, I would spend hours. And in my exercise room, I had this huge flat screen TV on the wall. It was so cute. I was like trying to mimic like a gym. I had the little shelving with all my little gym towels. It was so freaking cute. But I spent a lot of time. I remember at that time I was binge watching The Walking Dead. And I would spend hours in that exercise room, and I would spend minimum 2 hours on that elliptical machine, and I was not losing weight. That's when I started getting introduced to Dr. Fung and how it's not about all this exercise and going in hard exercising, that it's more about these carbs. It's more about the carbs and cutting out the sugar. And then once I started cutting out the sugar, once I went and adopted the keto lifestyle, that weight fell off like that. I know. D1 said, good for you. Don't be average or minimum. I know I am not the average type of gal. I don't do nothing average. Nothing. D1 said, you weigh in every day? That's harsh. When I'm in weight loss mode, when I'm in weight loss mode and I got a goal, and right now my goal is to lose 5 more pounds. And it has been really, really hard just trying to get these last little 5 pounds off. God, it has been so freaking hard. And so when I'm in weight loss mode, yes, I do weigh in every day because I want to, if I do something that's not working, I want to be able to check it and correct it right away. I don't want to wait a week in the next weigh in before I find out. East B says a beauty from beyond. Oh, really? B1 said I turned one of my rooms into an exercise room also. Elliptical machine and a bench press. Yes. I put up a chart today. Did you guys see it? Gary was teaching me how to use uh, dang, what is that called? He has that one of those bars in his doorway that you hang from, but he uses the bar to do, is that pull-ups? But anyway, he was showing me how to do that because I always wanted to do that because I was reading that it's really important for us to kind of like stretch out our spine, and the like best way to like relieve any kind of pressure or anything in your back is to just like get on one of those bars and just let your body just hang, and then just kind of stretch out your spine. And I always wanted to do that in the gym, but the bar is so high, and I don't want to ask anybody to help me get up on the bar. So when Gary said that he was going to get one because he wanted to do these lifts or whatever, for muscle gains, I was like, oh, so when he finally got it, I was like, show me how to do it. Spot me. I was like, spot me, spot me. He had to keep telling me when the part that we recorded, that was after I had like got over the fear of just letting go. See, I'm a bit of a control freak, although I've gotten better as I've gotten older, because we don't control nothing. We as humans think we control, so we don't control nothing. But I used to be a really, really bad control freak, so it's like hard for me to let go. And so I was on the bar, and he was like, "Okay, mom, now let go, let go. You gotta let go." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "You gotta lift up your legs." And I was like, "Okay." And so then I lifted up one leg, and I still, because I gotta control it, and so I still had one leg, one foot on the ground. And he's like, "Mom, you gotta lift up both legs." And I was like, I don't want to let go. And so finally, when I lifted up both legs, I was like, ah, I got it. I got it. Goofy. Goofball. I am so goofy. Uh, 01 says, must do active things just 1 hour a day. Intense workout is great. You know what I found out, 01? I used to do all that hit exercises, high intensity workout. I used to do a lot of that like combat style workout. And then I finally realized that doesn't work for me. It does not work for me. It's too hard on my joints. So now that's why I love walking so much. And then when I did my research, it was saying one of the reasons why walking is so beneficial for us is because it doesn't cause our cortisol levels to spike, because it's just gentle, and it's just, but it's exercise. And when our cortisol levels and hormones spike, our body wants to hold on to the weight, because it's like in fight or flight. It's like, oh my God, we're highly stressed. So those like really intense workouts, high intensity workouts just don't work for me. And they don't work for my joints. Mm-mm. What? You know Dr. Fung? Oh, Dr. Fung changed my life. Diet wise, Dr. Fung changed my life. Between him and one of these other doctors I follow, Dr. Bird, because I had to incorporate both things: fasting that I learned from Dr. Fung, and then low carbs that I learned from Dr. Bird. When you put fasting, intermittent fasting, and low carbs or a keto lifestyle, if you're looking to lose weight, I am not a doctor. I am not a doctor. I'm telling you what I did, what worked for me. And I have lost weight multiple times, a lot of weight. And anytime I kind of go above my weight because I've been on vacation or doing whatever, I go back to those two things: intermittent fasting and keto lifestyle. I drop the weight every time. No problem. Um, yes, yes, he hooks it up in his door, his door frame in his room. Pull-ups. Yeah, that's right. The pull-up bar. I forgot what is Dr. Fung's book that I read, that first book. The cheat code or something like that. I forgot. Hi, Cap Malama. Yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in, and hit the thumbs up, guys. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button for me to help me reach my goal. See the algorithm. Yeah, we did. Oh, Dennis, low protein is best for you. I know everybody is different, but no. No, I have to have my protein. My goal, I have to hit at least 100 grams of protein every single day. You want to go outside? You want to go outside? Oh my God, you are so freaking cute. You want to go outside? I thought you just came from outside. You want to go back outside? Go outside, Roxy, and so I can shut that screen. I'm not gonna let you have these bugs coming in here. Trying to leave that door open for you. Ooh, low protein. No. Protein builds the muscles. You gotta have your protein. I was telling Gary that. I was like, because Gary is super, super slim and but he wants to try to start gaining muscle. And the first thing I told him, I was like, protein and lifting. Protein and lifting. So he's researching what protein powder is gonna be best for him. Oh my God, yes. B1 said fasting is a miracle worker. Facts. It is the real deal. And I've had so many people, thank you. Marmicha says, you look amazing. Thank you so much. Yep. 01 says, stick by what is working for you, what works best for you. Yes. Uh, oh, no, I've never heard that. Artsy says, I'm keto adjacent because I tend to lose weight too. Uh-huh. Yeah. I tend to lose weight too quickly on keto, but it works. Yes. Yes. I've seen people like that. They lose weight so freaking fast just by reducing their carbs. Just by now, of course, that first week, like if you are used to the standard American diet, yeah, that first week you drop those carbs. That first week is pretty much, and you're going to see a huge weight loss on the scale, like 5 or 10 pounds the first week, depending on how heavy you are. But it is predominantly water weight because the carbs in our body holds on to all that water. That's why you can always tell when a person has a high carb diet because their face is big and round. It's just water that they're holding on to. The minute they go keto, drop those carbs down to less than 25 grams a day, their face immediately kind of gets slender. Yeah, but some people lose weight super, super fast. And if you don't have a lot of weight to lose, yeah. But to those people, I always say, don't do keto, just do a low carb. So instead of keto is 25, one second, guys. Roxy keeps coming in and out, but she doesn't know how to, she doesn't know how to close the screen behind her. So until I teach a dog how to close the screen, my nose itching. I have to keep getting up to shut that screen so I won't have any. Can you guys believe here in Las Vegas we have already had to turn on our AC? We literally had a heat warning on Wednesday, yesterday. I was trying to wait until May before I turned on the AC. That bill, that power bill is no joke. I know you guys. Diet Coke is trash. I mean, it tastes delicious, but I know it's not good. It's not healthy for you, but it's my little sweet treat. Um, Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. So people who lose weight too fast on keto, I always tell them don't do keto then. Just keto is 25 grams of carbs or less. Just do 50 grams of carbs. Like find your sweet spot is what I'm saying. Like when I'm in weight loss mode, I'm actually not even keto. When I'm in weight loss mode, I try to do less than 10 grams of carbs. But once I hit my weight goal, I can bump it up and I can maintain that weight because once you hit the goal, you're trying to stop the weight loss. So when I hit the weight goal, then I actually bump up my carbs to about anywhere between 30 and 50 grams of carbs, and I can maintain the weight. If I go above 50 grams of carbs daily, I'm going to start inching up on that scale. I'm going to start gaining. If I go below 25 grams of carbs, I'm going to start losing. So You just gotta find your sweet spot. Yes, you guys say hi as you guys come in and be sure to hit the like button. Mm. Wow, that is awesome. Mayor Meat says, loving your content from London. Ah, though I love my dad bod. I love that term. The guys would say, I have a dad bod. It basically means that they're not like this gym bro, all muscles, got the abs, but they're not like obese either. They probably just got a little bit of a gut, a little soft areas, the dad bod. Yeah. Women, we don't care nothing about the dad bod. We don't have a problem with it. Most men have a dad bod. As long as you just not sitting up, big old gut, beer belly. Like as long as you're not like that or like obese, we don't care about the dad bod. A lot of women actually like it. And I agree. You, I agree because it's just like a man who's too into his body. Mm-mm, I don't like that. He's I go to the gym, and I gotta do my abs, and I gotta do my arms, and I gotta do my legs, and then most of the time, those type of dudes always want to then come and try to tell a woman what she need to do, and it's like, stop, just do you. Whatever works for you, great. But usually those men who are like really into the gym, what they call gym bros, they just be doing too much. I mean, do what you want to do for yourself and for your own gains, but oftentimes they just tend to be those type of men who just always then want to like push their agenda and what they do on other people. It's like, no, do you? But most women, we don't have a problem with men who have a dad bod. One says, will not believe me. I struggle to gain weight. No, I will believe you. I hear a lot of men. I actually have seen and know a lot of men who struggle to gain weight. My whole life, yep. That's my son. My son is super, super slender. Like, yeah, if he wants to gain weight, he has to go out of his way and eat a lot. Um, yes, you are. He says, I don't have problems to eat anything. I'm one of the lucky ones. Yes, you are. And tall. Wow. Memory says, and I'm tall. How tall are you? Yeah. I actually made a video today. About one of these guys that I follow sometimes. I don't follow, but I look at his YouTube channel sometimes. He's an incel dude, but he's always ranting and raving, and I just find him to be funny. He's hilarious to me. And I like to keep my ears to the streets of what these incel dudes are out here talking about. So sometimes I watch him. And anyway, I just watched one of his videos earlier today. And he's definitely one of those dudes too. Where I think he said he's like 6'1", 6'2", and he just cannot keep weight on. He's just super, super skinny. Oh my God, I remember I used to follow this one guy. Oh, this is over 10 years ago. I was still back in Missouri. And I think this guy lived in Amsterdam. And he was a white guy and he was all about his channel was all about he's a white guy who loves black women. And I used to follow him, and all this time I was seeing him, on his YouTube channel, and kind of like only kind of seeing this much of him. And he said that he was tall, but I was just like, oh, yeah, he's probably like 6'1". Well, one day he did like a vlog style video, and he set the camera up in the park, and then he like walked up into the frame. So for the first time, we were able to see like top to bottom what he really looked like. And I think he was like standing next to something. And it was like, oh my God. All this time he said he was tall, but no, he wasn't just tall. He was like one of these freakishly tall dudes. Like I want to say he said he was like 7'1". It was something insane. I was like, oh my God. I have been watching this guy all this time. I thought when he was saying he was tall, I thought he was like 6'2". No, he was something like 7'1". I was like, that is crazy. And I do kind of remember him saying that, like, and when he would say this, I was like, what is he talking about? He would say things like, yeah, because some women are kind of turned off by my height. I'm like, who is turned off by height? What woman is turned? And then I saw his height. And then not only was he like 7'1", but he was like lanky, like skinny, like looked like a uh you know what he kind of reminded me of, and I think that was why I was kind of freaked out. He kind of reminded me of the men in the circus when they're walking on those stilts. That's kind of how he looked. As a matter of fact, that's kind of how he walked. Like it looked like he was walking on sticks. I was like, oh, now I see what he's talking about. Yeah, because I wouldn't want to date a guy that tall either. I mean, how do y'all even kiss? Like, he got to constantly either be sitting down or bending down. It's just, I'm like, no, that's going to be a no for me. Ah, Merrimack says, my ex was a beautiful Jamaican. Oh, wow. People always assume that I'm not American. They're like, where are you from? Where are you from? And I'm like, here. I'm in Las Vegas. And they're like, no, no, no. Where are you originally from? I'm American. Yes. Those Jamaican women, beautiful. Not all, of course, but yeah, Jamaica has some beautiful women. Oh man, put that in. What is that scale of measurement? He says I'm 2M and weigh 150 kilograms, a size 14 shoe. What? Nathan says hi. Yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in and hit the thumbs up button. Mary Mitch says African women are very culturally different from Jamaicans. Yeah, absolutely. Jamaicans from the Caribbeans. What? I remember one of my exes was saying he was talking about an African woman, but she lives here in the States. And he was saying, what's the difference between a Black American woman and this African woman that he knew? And I'm like, a lot. Like everything. Like the only thing we have in common maybe is our skin color. Like everything. We talk different. Our culture is different. Everything is different. Everything is different from African people and Black Americans. I've been seeing lately a lot of people like to say, what do they call us? Fundam Foundational Black Americans? I don't know. They come up with all these labels and titles. But yes, we are not the same. uh, Nathan says, dang, I'm in Vegas too. It's hot AF today. Yes. I love the heat though. I love Las Vegas, but yes, that AC is back on. And we are on March 19th. That is insane. How many months did I have with the AC off? How many months? In November. Because sometimes even in October, you guys, it's so hot that we still have to run a little bit of AC. We can put it on 75, but So I want to say I probably turned off the AC completely, probably November 1st. So say November, December, January, and February. I only had 4 months without running that freaking AC. I'm telling you, you guys, here we are like this when it comes to those power bills in the summer. We're like, oh my God, oh my God. That power bill is no joke. What do you say? Though my English accent would help in America. Oh my God, yes. The ladies love a good accent. I was about to say good day, mate, but that's not you guys' accent. That's is that Australia? Good day, mate. Dated both. Joys of London dating. How is dating in London? I see you guys are struggling with dating just like we are over here in the good states. How are things faring for you in London dating? I visited London back in 2017. 2017. I was in London for a couple of weeks and then I was in Paris. Paris, Paris. I was shocked to see all those black people in Paris. I was like, what? Wait, what? Oh my God. Somebody had to break it down. One of them, I had to like asking one of them because we had a hotel, beautiful. We had this beautiful hotel. Literally, if the Eiffel Tower is here on this block, it was literally on the next block. If you stepped out on our balcony from our hotel room, you literally saw the Eiffel Tower. So we could see when they would light it up with all the pretty lights. Oh my God, it was so beautiful. God, that was a good time. Oh, that was a good time. But anyway, we were walking around the Eiffel Tower and doing a little shopping around there. And I was like, and it was like all these like I'm okay. So when I finally talked to somebody, I was like, "Where are y'all from? Like, what's going on?" And apparently, they are Africans who have. I'm not saying all. I'm just saying, but this is how the one guy explained it to me. He said that they came from Africa and that they have work permits and that their work their that's how they're why there were so many and definitely so many like working around the Eiffel Tower. I was like, I did not know that before I went to Paris. I was like on culture shock. I was like, where are these black people? and, and my husband at the time, he was this white man. I know he was looking at me like, I was literally like, why are there all these black people here? I had no idea. And he kind of said it, but he was like, baby, I think that they are probably here working. And I was like, what? I had no clue. And so then finally, I was like, I couldn't take it. And we went in this little shopping area. And I forgot what they were selling. Maybe macaroons or something. Oh, I love some macaroons. And we went into that area. And so then I just finally had, and the guy was just like super, super nice, black guy. And so I was like, do you mind? I said, I don't mean to offend you or anything. I said, but I did not know it was that many black people in Paris. And he was like, yes. And of course they speak French. And he 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 was breaking it down to me, but of course, English wasn't his first language, but he was breaking it down to me that that was true, that a lot of them come from Africa on these work permits. And I was just floored. I was like, oh my God, why didn't somebody tell me? Uh, oh, shoot. Nathan says it's too hot for March 19th. Yep, here in Vegas. That's what's scared that's what I'm scared about. My AC still off. Refuse to turn it on until May. I know. The only reason why I could not just now if it was just me in this house, I would suffer through it. I would suffer through it. I'm not about to turn on the AC. But because I live with four men and They're out in the heat with the landscaping business all day. Like I want the house to feel comfortable to them. They don't, they shouldn't have to suffer. And, we share the bill. We split the bill 5 ways. So I had to turn it on. But if it was just me, I would have suffered through it. I'm not turning that AC on until May. I was literally talking to my pest control guy today, and he was like, "Can you believe this?" So he the guy. He said, "Can you believe we already have to turn on our AC?" I said, "Chad." Let's see if it's still going. Hey, hey, hey. The phone rang. When the phone rings, when the phone rings, it usually stops my live, but it's still going. Hey, yes, you guys say hi when you guys come in, and be sure to hit the like button. Let me go back up here. What did it say? Oh, 01 says he's 6. You're 6'7". Oh my God. 01 says he is 6'7" and 253 pounds. Wow, you are really tall. Do you play? Look at me. Do you play basketball? I have seen people. I dated this guy some years back. He was 6'5". Or was he 6'7"? He might have been 6'7". And do you know he couldn't play any basketball? And he was black. He was like, "Don't ask me, can I play basketball? I cannot." I was like, "What in the hell?" He said, "I hate it when people ask me that." He's like, "No, I don't know how to play basketball." I'm like, "Don't all you have to do is just stand up under the net and just boop, boop, boop." Like all you have to do is just wait for somebody to pass you the ball and you just boop, boop. He's like, "No, don't ask me. I don't know how to play basketball." Uh, Mayor Mitch says, "Not really looking too much, focusing on being a present dad." There you go. To my kids who I do parent. Good for you. Good for you. I'm always telling women that. I'm like, focus in on your own life. I'm sure you got other things that you can be doing besides chasing up behind a man. Um, 0101 says, "You guys have to come to South Africa." Wow, easy to date here. I'm not looking to date, so. One of my YouTubers that I follow was living in South Africa for a while. He enjoyed it, but I think he moved there, and then next thing I know, I looked up, and then he left. I was surprised because he had nothing but great things to say about it. Where did he move to? Maybe Colombia. Happy Thursday! Hey! Yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in and hit the thumbs up button. Wow. Ian says, "I would love to go to Africa. It's a dream. I have never been to Africa." Let me just be transparent. When I was younger, I never wanted to go to, this is going to sound crazy as hell, but do you guys know why I never wanted to go to Africa when I was younger? And it must still be a little bit of that still in me because even now, when I think about top 5, I don't know, continents or places to go or different countries to go to, it's still Africa, the continent of Africa, any country in Africa does not even make my top 10. Like if I could just go anywhere, just to visit, it doesn't even make my top 10. And I think the reason why is because When I was younger, I used to be so afraid to go to Africa. You guys will never believe why. You guys will never believe why I never wanted to go to Africa. I don't think like this today, but I'm wondering if because I used to think like this, is this the reason why I have no desire to go to Africa? When I was younger, you guys, I used to think that if I went to Africa, that this was a real fear, that I would go to Africa and I would possibly lose my passport and that I would get lost in the sauce and I would get stuck in Africa. Like I would lose my identity, like because people could not, because I lost my passport, people would just assume that I was African and I would get stuck in Africa. I am not kidding you guys. This used to be a real fear of mine. I'm like, there's no way. I'm not going to Africa to visit. I don't want to. I don't want to. And I would literally say to people, I don't want to get stuck in Africa. Oh, I need to stop. But I just don't. Still to this day, I just don't have a desire. I just don't. I just don't. I like my good United States. I remember I wanted to go to London for the longest, London and Paris. When I finally went to London, I was like, it was fun. It was fun visiting here, but I don't want to live here. I don't want to live here. All that rain, the weather, I can't. I cannot with London in the rain. It rained every day I was there. I could not take it. I'm a sunshiny type of gal. But a lot of people, yeah, they want to go to Africa and visit if nothing else. Uh, Nathan says that's why pools need to be mandatory here. But you know what, Nathan? Have you experienced that? Do you have a pool? When it's in the dead of the summer, that pool water is like lava. It is hot as hell. We actually don't spend a whole lot of time in the pool in the dead of summer. That water is hot as hell. Mm. And Nathan says I don't do pool parties. I'm past that stage in my life. I'm a bit of a germaphobe too, and I actually have a pool, and I keep my pool clean. As a matter of fact, I'm about to shock my pool with some chlorine right now. But I don't get in. I don't actually get in the pool a lot. I don't get in the pool a lot. The guys enjoy it way more than me. But I just like having a pool, and I like to hear the water running, like the water on the timer and it's running through the spa. I like the sound of water because that's actually one of the things that I manifested when I got this house. When I manifested this house, I was like, I want to be able to sit in my kitchen like I'm doing now and hear the water in the pool. So I benefit from it in ways much more than just getting inside the pool. I just like seeing a pool, like seeing that blue water. But I also like to hear the guys having pool parties. I like to see and hear other people, enjoying the pool. That's so big. Mm. One said, come on now. One said we play rugby. I like rugby. Mary Mitch says, would love to get a coffee in Vegas. I'm a coffee freak. Ah, Memory says my son was 16 on the 14th. Oh, that is such a cute age. I miss that age. Not really though, because that's when Gary started pulling. That was the beginning of him pulling away from me. Just growing up, and I was. I was struggling a bit. He wanted to get his license, and I was, having to deal with he's growing up. He's starting to become an adult, and I kind of took it hard. I remember one day I had a full on meltdown, like a full on, just like, and I just had a meltdown because I just started thinking, this is the end of me driving my son back and forth to school. Like I used to love driving him back and forth to school, and I had a whole little routine, and I used to just like you guys know that I've been a business owner for over 2 decades, and so I always worked from home, and so that used to be the best time of the day when my alarm would go off at like 2:30, and it'd be like time to go get Gary from school, and I would just be like, oh my God, and I would get there early and I would park and I would just be sitting in my car, sometimes making YouTube videos, but I would just be waiting on Gary, just couldn't wait to see Gary, can't wait to see Gary. And so when he turned 16 and was getting his license, I was like, oh my God, this is the end of me driving him to school and waiting in the line to pick him up from school. And I was not ready to let go. It was hard. It was hard for me. Gary was like, Mom, you gotta let go. You gotta let go. I was like, Gary, stop saying it. Stop saying it. Even to this day, David always like, because he knows that it triggers me. And he'll be like, Dave, at some point, these guys are going to get girlfriends and they are going to want to move out. I'm like, David, why don't you stop? Why don't you stop? I don't need you to say, Gary, too. Maybe one day he get the girlfriend. This is just life. And then he gonna move out. And he will not be here with you, baby. He will not be here with you. I said, David, then I'm gonna give me some more roommates because what I'm not gonna do is just be in this big house with just you. I said, you're not entertaining. I said, you are not entertaining enough. You don't bring me enough entertainment for it to be just me and you. I said, then I'm going to go and get some more roommates. When they move out, I'm going to replace them with some more roommates. Because you're not entertaining enough, dude. Oh, one says he likes traveling. Went to Europe cruise. Ooh, cruises. You guys like cruises? I can't do it. My girlfriends was asking me to go on a cruise last year, and I was like, baby, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I'm sure it didn't help that I watched that documentary. What was it called on Netflix? Poop Cruise. Poop Poop Cruise. And when they lost power and the toilets start backing up, and they said it was just sewage and poop all in the carpet and the floor. Oh my God. They was just stuck out there at sea. I can't. Y'all can have the cruise. Even if somebody was like, Tracy, I'm paying for it all, it's all on me, let's just go. I'm not going. I'm not going on nobody's cruise. That's going to be a hell no. Some people live on cruises. Who was that I was just listening to? Jill Scott interview or something. And I think she said that her mom lives on a cruise ship. No way. There is no way in hell I'm living on a cruise ship. I bet it's fun though if you don't mind being on the water like that. I bet it is fun because you always kind of have the comings and goings of new people. I suppose. Is that how that works? People who live on the cruise ships, are they just regular ships, like, I don't know, carnivals or whatever? Are they regular cruises that take on people on vacation, but it's just some of these rooms, people actually live there? Is that how it works? Now, if it works like that, I could see how somebody would like living on a cruise because they get to see all the comings and goings of people, but then they're like, oh, I get to stay on the cruise. I see y'all later, bye. But I don't think it would be fun if it's just like a cruise ship where all of the guests are permanent residents. That's boring. I would like to see new people, like where are you traveling from and where are you going and like make new friends like that. But if they were just like all residents, I don't think that's how that works. That would be boring. What? Oh, one says my son turned 17 on the first. Oh my God. Those are such fun ages. Those teenage years. No way. Zero one says new people every time on the cruise ships. New people every time and 24 hours eat for free. Is that how that works? Or you're saying that that's the only way you would do it as far as living on a cruise? They get to eat free? Food is not that important to me. So that doesn't work for me. But I mean, it's a good deal if you like cruises and things like that. I couldn't do it though. I'm not living on a cruise. Mm. Like a buffet. And I think another reason why I don't want to go on a cruise is because you guys remember this old movie where the cruise ship turned upside down? What was the name of that old movie? Was that a late 70s or 80s movie? Poseidon Adventure? What was the name of that movie, you guys? Old movie where the ship flipped over and they were literally upside down and on the ceiling trying to get out. Ooh, ooh, that was so freaky. Was that Poseidon Adventure? Large things upside down. It's just, ooh, I remember one time when I was a teenager, I was a senior in high school, and me and my best friend were, this was my first being in any kind of car accident. And I was over at my best friend's house, but she stayed on the other side of town. And she was driving me home because I was late getting my license. I didn't think I got my driver's license till I was like 18. And she was driving me back home. And when we were on the highway, all of a sudden, like the highway, all the lights went out. It was like a power outage. And so also it's dark, but we're still on the highway. And we just like kind of was driving. And the next thing you know, she had to swerve because this 18 wheeler, but we couldn't see it because the lights were not on the highway. And all we had was the lights from our car. But this 18 wheeler had flipped on its side and we didn't see it until we was like right up on it and she had to run like that. And then when she went to veer off like this so we didn't run into it, we then collided with this other car. Oh, I just remember that it was at night and that just looked so weird to me to see this 18 wheeler on its side in the dark like that on the highway. Oh, it was so freaky. So large things upside down, just mm-mm, no, no. Yes, you guys. Thank you, oh one. Oh one say hit the like button. Yes, you guys, be sure to hit the like button and say hi as you guys come in. Uh, you look too much movies. What you mean? You look at a lot of movies? Oh, you talking about me? I look at a lot of movies. Oh yeah, I'm a movie buff. I am a movie buff. I love a good movie. Although I'm in the middle of watching this movie, one battle after another. It is really good. A lot of heavy hitters in there too. Tiana Taylor. God, what's that one Mexican guy? He's really nice looking. He has these really pretty eyes. What is his name? I remember him from that movie. I think Memento. Leonardo DiCaprio is in there. Oh my God, it's some heavy hitters in there. Regina Hall. Mm-mm-mm. I did not know it was all those famous actors and actresses in that movie. But it's good. I'm halfway through. I'm halfway through, and then I'll probably finish it um probably in 2 weeks because I have to go back over to Ashley's apartment to watch it because she has Prime Video plus an HBO add-on. And you guys know I don't do any of that. Netflix is what I do. YouTube and Netflix. I don't pay for any of those extra subscriptions like Hulu, cable, HBO, Cinemax, Stars, uh, Peacock. I don't pay. I don't like, and I don't like those because one, I'm not trying to pay for all those subscriptions, but two, I cannot do commercials. It is a real problem for me. I cannot watch. It doesn't matter how good the TV program is, to have to sit through those commercials drives me insane. I'm like, I literally could be doing something else with my life. And I don't want all that programming, like going into my subconscious or whatever those commercials are selling. I don't like that getting into my subconscious. So if I'm over at her place and we're watching a program on one of those platforms that has commercials, I'll just jump up and start walking. I'll just leave the room and I'll just start walking, 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 walking. When the commercial is over, I'll come back to it. But I can't give these people that much of my time and attention watching commercials. Um, one says uh, must get box TV. It's nice. Box TV. What is box TV? Is that something over there where you're at? What is box TV? I'm good with my Netflix. I love Netflix. I'm just a Netflix type of gal. I always tell people, is it on Netflix? If it's not on Netflix, I'm not watching it. I don't watch that much TV anyway. But when I want to settle down at the end of my day, I just like to watch a good TV program. Like right now, I'm still on just constantly, like my nighttime TV program is, and I just turn it down low. I'll turn the lights down low on the brightness on the screen, and I go to sleep to Orange is the New Black. It's just like kind of my like, yeah, like I'm just Netflix and chill by myself and I watch it. But then also when it's my time to eat for the day, like I like to eat my one meal a day at 4 o'clock, I'm going to sit down for that hour. I'm not doing any steps. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to eat. And I like to watch a good Netflix program. Yeah, I like to watch a good Netflix program. I don't have time for commercials. And so I watch Netflix then. Other than then, I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. I'm listening to my spiritual teachers. I'm learning something new about science. I'm learning something new about diet. I'm learning something new about women going through hormonal changes. I'm learning something new about the AI. You guys know that AI is all consuming. I'll get stuck in a loop with that AI. And yeah, so I'm usually like all throughout the day, I'm on YouTube and then I'll sit down and eat at 4 o'clock. I like to watch something on Netflix for that hour. And then I'm back up, walking around, finishing up my steps, listening to YouTube. And then at night, when I kind of, relax, then I might have again Netflix, just something playing in the background. I'm not really a TV person, but I definitely love some good movies and definitely some classic movies. Whoo! I love a good movie. Mhm. Hi, Stephen. Yes, you guys say hi as you guys come in and hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button. Say hi to your girl and let me know where you guys watching from and what are you guys doing on this good Thursday. Oh, wow. Stephen says, I like your channel and your videos supporting women. Oh, I love the ladies. I love the ladies. I love helping the ladies. Everybody's not ready to receive the message, but the people who do and can receive the message, I love, 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 love. I get a lot of people, ladies in my comment section, and they say how my videos really help them see a different way of things. Some people think that my channel is about like bashing men, and I'm like, no, 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 no. I love men. I love, 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 love. I love men. It's just that I think women need to put themselves first. I think women, especially in today's climate, where women can have their own jobs, make their own money, have their own good credit score, money in the savings account, buy their own houses, buy their own cars. Like it's no reason that these women need to rely on men anymore. So it's like just focusing on you. It's not male bashing. It's just we got so much to do. We have so much to do. Now, if your goal in life is to just be a stay-at-home wife, a stay-at-home mom, then do that. If that's your thing. I don't have a problem with that. Do that. But most women, that's not their goal. And so it's like, we have so much to do, ladies. We don't have time to be on here complaining about men and bashing men. It's like, what are you going to do for yourself? And once you realize that you can do it all on your own, it's like then men become irrelevant. And then you just like, if I want to be in the presence of a man, it's because I want to, not because I need to, not because I need this man for my survival. It's like I'm with you because I want to spend time with you. Hey, Stephen says, I'm trying to start a channel about mental health. So I appreciate you. Wow, do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, Stephen. Get on it. Do it. We got all this good chat GPT. Ask chat GPT. How do I start a channel? It's real easy. Make your Gmail account and push record. A lot of people don't start YouTube channels because they think they have to be perfect. They think that they have to be an expert in a thing. They think that they need to be a guru in that thing. And it's like, no, YouTube is YouTube. Your YouTube channel is about you and your life experience. So you are an expert because it's your life. Nobody lived it but you. So you just get on YouTube to talk about your life and your perspective, your opinion, and your experiences in life. This is why I have issue when people are like, they don't like different things that I say or talk about. And I'm like, this is my channel. Or they may say, oh, why would you talk about that? Why would you talk about this? And I'm like, because it was my life experience. I'm not on here telling somebody else's story. I'm not on here talking about somebody else's life experience. YouTube is you. It's all about you and your channel and your experiences. You are basically just broadcasting your experience and basically telling people what you have learned living your life experiences. So a lot of people will say, but, and you guys see, even on my channel, we keep it raw, we keep it real, we talk about all things. But I never say anybody's actual name. Like when I'm telling my life stories, I never say the person's real name. You guys often know that when I'm talking about a cheating man, I'll say cheating Brian. I never dated a man named Brian. So I never use people's real name. But people will still always like, you can't talk about that. You can't mention that. Or I knew who you were talking about when you said XYZ. And I'm like, good, I don't care. but I don't actually say anybody's name. But I'm on YouTube to tell my experience. If it was my experience and how I experienced that person, then I'm going to talk about it. I won't use their names, but I'm going to talk about it. And my goal is, my objective is, my hopes are that by telling my story, by telling ladies what I have gone through, what I have experienced, what I know about men, my goal is not for women to dislike men or have a disdain for men. No, my goal is for women to hear my story and say, okay, how can I avoid that? Sometimes you don't need to experience. Now, experience is the best teacher, but some people don't want to actually experience it. They want to hear the words and the advice from a woman of a big age like myself who's been through it. And they want to avoid all of those pitfalls. If they can get from me and my experiences, different ways in which to avoid some of those traumatic, dramatic, negative experiences that I have had in my life, and they can circumvent that, then I've done my job. My goal is not to tell you what to do with your life. My goal is to simply say, this is what I experienced. Here are some red flags. Here are some things to watch out for. Ladies, we don't need to depend on men and rely on men anymore for our survival. So why are you on here complaining about these ratchet men when you could just use all that attention and just focus it in on yourself? You would be better suited. You will accomplish so much more when you stop relying on another human, period. The advice goes both ways for men or women. Like, stop relying on another human to make you happy. The only person who's responsible for your happiness is you. So many people are always like, oh, this man did this and all this and that. This man did, and it's like, stop. You didn't come here in this avatar body to have the life experience, to be complaining and mad and upset about what some other human did. If you don't like it, change it. So it's not a male bashing channel. It's a ladies wake up channel. Wake up. Hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, one says, I'm out, guys. Gotta go to sleep. 12 in the night right now. Peace for all. Keep well, girl. Be blessed. Thank you. Enjoy your night and enjoy your sleep. Hmm. What? Which part? Miramax says your comment about white men ran so true about me. What? What comment about the white man? Yeah. Nathan says any story can be positive or negative. It's how the message is directed or received that can help out complete strangers. Hi, Moon. Yes, you guys say hi as you guys come in. How are you? I am very good. How are you? How are you on this good Thursday? Where are you watching from? Where are you from, my sister? I'm here in Las Vegas, Sin City, baby. I'm doing absolutely great. How are you doing? I'm just over here. I was telling the guys earlier that I'm over here just cleaning up, getting the house ready. Pakistan. Wow. You're from Pakistan. Wow. I was telling them earlier that I'm just over here cleaning up the house, getting ready because my son's birthday is tomorrow, and but we're celebrating tonight. So we're gonna go out to dinner tonight, and then after dinner, we're gonna all come back to the house, have a cake and have him blow out candles. Hmm. As a matter of fact, I'm be on here for maybe 5 more minutes. Then that'll be 3:30, and then I need to get out of here because I need to go get Gary a cake, and I want to go get him a gift. I hope I find it. It doesn't matter though. Gary is not hard to. Gary's easy to please. I usually for Christmas and birthdays, I just give Gary cash because they get to that age. It's nothing really you can buy them, and whatever they really really want is super super expensive. So it's just like. I remember when I got to that point in my life, I'm like, don't buy me anything because the thing that I really, really want are super expensive. I have to even save for them. I don't, need you to buy. So now, though, as I get older, because my birthday is April 7th. Hey, 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 April 7th, April 7th. Aries in the house. Hey, 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 Aries in the house. As a matter of fact, we switch over to the zodiac sign Aries on March 21st, Saturday. It's our time. It's our time. So, the older I get, though, you guys, when people are like, "What do you want?" or "What can I buy you?" and I'm like, "Nothing." I enjoy experiences now. I know when I was younger, I didn't think I would ever say that. I can always come up with something for you to buy me. Diamonds and gold, baby. Buy me some diamond earrings. Buy me a diamond necklace. Buy me a gold chain. Buy me, like when I was younger, I could go and I would be coming up with some high ticket items. I want a Louis Vuitton part. But now the older I've gotten, you guys, all that material stuff is just, it just, it means nothing to me anymore. And I think it's because I have so much. I have so much stuff. I am so blessed and so abundant. It's just not any material. I have everything I ever wanted. I have the beautiful house. I tell people all the time, I'm in my forever house. If I want something new, I'm just going to renovate it but this is my forever house. I'm like, I claim that. I'm like, I will die in this house. And that's actually what I want to do. I want to die in my house. I don't want to be in no freaking hospital. Ew. But this is I have my forever house. I have my forever car. I love my freaking car. I'm gonna ride that thing till the wheels fall off. I love that car. SUV rather. Um, I mean, I'm seriously like there is nothing material that I want. I have all the diamonds, all the gold, all the handbags, all of the clothes, all the shoes. I have so much. I like experiences now. So when people say, "What do you want for your birthday? What do you want for your birthday?" I'm like, "No, you mean what do I want to do for my birthday? You don't need to buy me anything." I enjoy things like going out with my girlfriends for a good brunch. Ooh, going out dancing. Oh, you guys know I love to dance. Going out dancing. Oh my God, going out with my friends and just dancing. Oh, that those are the things that just I love experiences. Spending time with my son, just we're celebrating tonight, but his actual birthday is tomorrow. So I said, Gary, I know you're getting older and you're gonna be 20 years old, but I said you're off on your actual birthday, and I said I want to do some me and you time. It's been a long time since just me and Gary went out. And he's like, okay, mom, yeah, we can do that. I said, really? I think the only reason he wanted to do it is because his girlfriend is gonna be at work tomorrow. He's like, okay, I'll spend some time with you, old lady. I'll spend some time with you. My girlfriend gonna be at work. But I said, yeah, Gary, tomorrow I need some one-on-one. I need some one-on-one. So we're gonna probably go out to a late lunch, have him blow out a candle, and just spend some time. Like things like that is what Oh, I love the most. Just spending time with people that I love. Not spending time with people just because they're family or just because you kind of feel obligated. I mean, those people who just like make you feel love and you love, like spending quality time with people like that. That's my gift. Those are that's what I enjoyed the most. Hey Sherry, yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in and hit that thumbs up button. Mm. Moon says, you are hairstyles. I like it. Thank you. Oh, wow. Madera? Madera says, you are a very beautiful lady. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Uh-uh. Moon says, you are so cute, sister. Thank you. Uh, Amerimich says, past tense, I had a thing for Pisces women. I'm not Pisces, I'm Aries. Pisces. Gary is a Pisces. I love Pisces. Pisces tend to be so intuitive. Every Pisces woman I've ever met was very spiritual too. I love that. You know, that like our conversations were, I don't like surface level conversations. You know, for women that I'm friends with. And so every Pisces woman that I've been friends with over the years, they were always kind of like deep thinkers. We would have in-depth conversations. I still love that. Ah, Mirage says, I can show you around London. I enjoyed London when I was there. It was just, oh, we had this beautiful Airbnb in this high rise at the Thames River. Oh my God. I remember when we got there, I was like, because you guys have your washer and dryer or washers inside the kitchen. And I was like, what the heck is this? And so, but we had, oh man, that condo was nice. Oh, hi, Am Aaron? Am Aaron? Yes, you guys. Hi, Teresa. Yes, you guys say hi as you guys come in and hit that like button. Uh, Where are the dogs? Sherry said, where are the dogs? That's Roxy barking right there. So she's kind of like around the corner in the great room. I'm in the kitchen. Roxy turned 8 years old in February, you guys. I still look at her like she's like this young, she is young, but still. I was talking to a vet or something, and they were like, yeah, because, with these older dogs. I was like, older? Who are you talking about? I said, she's young. And he's like, well, technically, when dogs hit, what did they say, 7 to 8 years old, they're like, I guess what they call middle age. I was like, don't call my baby that. Don't call her that. No, 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 no. But she needs to go get some dental work done because she had some plaque build up on her teeth. I just recently got her some toothbrush and a new toothbrush and some toothpaste. Try to keep that plaque down. But yeah, it's just her over there. I used to have two chihuahuas. It was Jack and Roxy. Jack was my first dog, and he was 14, and he just transitioned back in January 25th to be exact. Hmm. Yeah, it was really sad. Time heals all wounds. Yes, time heals all wounds. You guys, you get really attached to these dogs. I remember somebody was like, "Are you gonna get a new one after Jack transitioned?" They were like, "Are you gonna get another dog?" Because they were so used to me having these two dogs. I was like, I can't, I can't. Mm-mm. that hit me hard. Like I was down for like after Jack transition, I was down. Oh, a good week, probably two. I was sick, 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 sick. But you get really attached to these dogs, you guys, these fur babies. This is what I'm always telling people. Don't threaten me with a good time. When you see these men, you gonna die alone with your fur baby. I'm like, that's actually my plan. My plan is that the last thing I see before I fade off is my beautiful fur baby right next to me in the bed. That's actually my plan. That's my goal. You're not threatening me, sir. These fur babies, you know the love that you get from these fur babies? They greet you when you come in. It's like they haven't seen you in weeks. They're like, oh, like what type of love can you get like that? Like what kind of greeting? You will never get a greeting like that from a freaking human when you come home from a day's work. If your spouse is there, your spouse or your significant other, they're like, hey, babe. Most people don't even kiss each other when they get home after work. But if you do get a kiss, it's like a little pet. Hey, babe. Hey, hey. How was your day? Oh, it's good. It's good. Your fur baby, you come in that door, they're like, oh, oh, that tail is going, and they're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, and after Jack transitioned, me and Roxy, like we were inseparable. We were just like, she needed me and I needed her. And I literally I took her everywhere with me, everywhere. There was like days where I'm like, I don't even want, like those first 2 weeks after he transitioned, I'm like, I don't even want to go to the gym. One, I don't feel like it. I'm not in good spirits. And two, I just was like, I don't want to leave Roxy. And so I've been taking, and as a matter of fact, even still, I take her a lot more places with me because she is alone that she's been traveling a lot with me. Like last night, she went to HOA meeting with me. Yesterday during the day, I took her with me when I had to go to the mechanic, and we were like sitting there in the um the shop for like 2 hours. She loves that tribal bath. She was so quiet that when I went up to the counter to check out, and her travel case is like chocolate brown and camel color, so it looks a lot like my actual handbag. So people just assumed that it was just like another bag I was carrying, maybe like a work bag or something like that, maybe my laptop. But it's a really nice bag. And so when I went up there to check out, the guys were like, and I think she had kind of moved a little bit. So the bag kind of moved a little bit. And they were like, is there something in there? And I was like, yes, that's my fur baby. That's Roxy. That's my daughter. And they were like, she's been there the whole time. I'm like, yes. They were like, she was so quiet. I'm like, she was sleeping. She took her a good nap. As long as she know her mama's sitting right there next to her, she is in heaven. And so they were like, I cannot believe there's also the one guy at the shop. He was like, do you mind like opening up the bag so I can see her? And I was like, he's like, I'm just a dog person. And I said, yeah, so am I. And so then when I unzipped the bag, Roxy was like a jack in the box. She was like popped out. He was like, oh my God, she's so cute. And I was like, yes, this is my baby. This is my baby. Martha said, greetings from Colombia. Wow, we were just talking about Colombia earlier. She's she said, I discovered you recently. Lovely advice always. Oh, that is one of the most amazing compliments you guys can give me when you tell me that you listen to the channel, you receive the message, you can take from the message, even if you don't take everything from my message. Like some people don't need it all. Some people just need the bits and pieces of it, depending on what stage they are in their lives. But when you guys say that you listen to my videos and you take my advice, that is just music, music, music to my ears. I absolutely love hearing that. That is one of the best compliments ever, 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 ever. Also, the other one I love to hear when the ladies are like, Yeah, like if I make a video about being single and celibate, and the ladies will be like, I've been celibate for 12 years. I've been celibate for 14 years. And then when the ladies will go, after I started watching you, I started my celibacy tour, and now I've been celibate for a year. I've been celibate for 6 months. I'm like, oh my God. I love to freaking hear that. Because without saying it, what you ladies are telling me, when you tell me that you are on your celibacy journey, on your celibacy tour, you're basically taking a time out from men. That tells me that if you're not focusing in on men and giving all your attention to men and relationships, then you must be focusing in on yourself and centering yourself and doing the darn thing. And that's why it's just music to my ears when I see my women out here focusing in on themselves, getting things done, living this good, beautiful life, finding out what your meaning and purpose is instead of chasing up behind some man. And then oftentimes when you ladies are chasing up behind these men, then you find out what T Bird always tells you that these men are going to fall in one, if not all, if not multiple of these categories. And then you get yourself distraught. You're so disappointed. You're so hurt and heartbroken. And it just really, it doesn't sadden my heart when I see ladies go through that because I know that that's just part of the life experience. Until you get to that point where you realize that you need to decenter these men and center yourself, you just got to go through it. So it doesn't sadden me because I know that's just your life journey. That's just where you are right now. But it does kind of make me feel like I am praying and hoping for the day that you wake up and walk away. I am praying and hoping for the day that you realize that you are the creator of your reality. Whatever you want to manifest, you can manifest. You can have, do, or be anything. I know that sounds big, but it is the truth. You can have, do, or be anything. But you have to realize you are the creator. You're doing all this. So when you find out that Brian is a cheating whore, you have to just be able to take that like, ugh, I'm the one who put Brian in my life experience. When you find out that your man is down low, you can just be like, take accountability. Like, I'm the one who chose that down low dude. So what am I going to do? Am I going to keep him in my life? Am I going to keep him in my story? Or am I going to edit and delete him right out the story? That's one of my main goals is to get everybody, both men and women, to realize you're creating this thing. This whole life experience, this reality that you have, you're literally creating it. You are putting these players in place. And the same way that you put them and you chose to put that dude in your life experience. Not him, not you. He was just, imagine you guys, he was just floating around out there like an NPC, like an extra in the movie. And then you said, hmm, I'm going to pull this dude from back in the background and from being an NPC, and now I'm going to make him a part of the main storyline. You chose that dude. You chose that cheater. You chose that PDF file. You chose him. But the same way that you put him in your life story, whenever you're ready. This is why I told you guys I don't really have sympathy or sorrow when I see people going through it because I'm like, you just need to wake up and realize the same way that you put that human in your life story and you brought them to the forefront as a main character, the same way you can say, oh, I'm done with this part. I'm done with this chapter in my life. And you can just delete them right on about the story. return them back to NPC category, return them to the background, and make them an extra in your movie if you want them as your extra in your movie. Some people from my life experience, I'm like, I don't even want you as an NPC in my movie. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to see you walking around. Some people, I'm just like, I just have to completely delete you out of my story. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear your name. I don't want to see a text from you. I don't want to see you on social media. And I just block and delete and like just literally erase them out of my story. When you guys realize how powerful you are, when you guys start realizing that it's you who's creating all this, if you have a lot of drama, chaos, and confusion in your life, you got to take accountability. That's you. You are attracting and bringing that into your life. If you have a lot of peace, happiness, and joy and positivity in your life, that's you. This is what I tell you guys all the time. It is so easy for me to see how a person is inward, how they are internally. All I have to do is just look at their life. Like your life, this outside reality, thing we call reality, is just a simple reflection of what you got going on in here. This is why I tell people, and people always are just like, well, you're always like looking at life like, out of rose-colored glasses. It's because that's how I feel inside. I feel so much just love for life, and I'm just so happy and positive that that's just how I see life. Like somebody over here could be watching the same thing, but we're going to experience it different because inward, I am just such a loving, happy, positive person that the same thing could happen to me that happens to this person over here. But because they are so filled with drama, negativity, and complaining and are low vibrational, they experience that same thing totally different. It's almost like, wait a minute, were you at the same place at the same time? I remember I was dating this guy, and we had went to the same doctor. And every time he would come back from this doctor, the same location, the same address, the same doctor and his assistant. Every time my ex would go to that doctor, he would have nothing but complaints. That office is horrible. Those people are incompetent. That doctor rushed me. I mean, it was just complaining, complaining, complaining. I would go to the same doctor, dealing with the same people at the same location. And I'm like, what is this man talking about? The people are so nice to me. They are just like above friendly. Hi, Tracy, how are you doing? Oh my God, it's been so long. Da, 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 da. The doctor will come in and see me and just be so, my experience was that he was so patient, so kind. Is there anything else you have for me, Tracy? Any other questions? No, no, that's it. That's it. Okay, well, I'll see you next time. Okay, you enjoy the rest of your day. Just look, I would exit. I would check out. The people at the front desk just so nice. This man, my ex, would go to the same place maybe 2 weeks later for his doctor's appointment, and he would be like, "These people are a-holes. These people are jerks. These women were not nice. The doctor was rushing me today." And I'm like, how is that possible? And we go to the same place. You know why it's possible, you guys? Is because you attract who you are. So because this person was always negative, low vibrational, sad, always complaining about something, looking to be complaining about something, He literally would attract that experience from these people. I would go to the same doctor, but because you attract who you are, and because I'm just so happy go lucky and life is good, and I'm just happy that I'm living and singing with the birds and the bees, and I'm like, "Da, da, 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 da." So when I would go into the office, people would just be like, hey, how are you? It's been so long. How's your son? Totally different experience. Totally different experience. Hi, Marlo. Yes, you guys, be sure to say hi as you guys come in. Say hi and hit the thumbs up button. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button. And we would be around and in contact and communication and conversing with the same people at the same location. But his experience was the polar opposite of mine. He had nothing but complaints. These people were nasty. They were not professional. They were rushing him. They seemed to be agitated and irritated. I would have the experience of, wow, these people are so patient with me, so loving, so like concerned, and asking me if I have any other issues. And are we talking about the same doctor office? We were talking about the same doctor's office. You attract who you are. This is why I try to tell my ladies, if you are going to be out here still dating these men, dealing with these men, just know if you keep attracting trash dudes, you need to look in the mirror. And I know that sounds harsh as hell, but it's the truth. If you keep attracting horrible experiences, negative experiences in your life, you need to look in the mirror. You are attracting who you are. If you want to change it, you have to change you. You have to change within so that you can start attracting good things, positive things. People oftentimes want to go and change another person. You cannot change another human, you guys. Stop complaining. You trying to change this man. You trying to change your boss. You trying to change your friend, your sister. You can't change another human. The only thing you can change is you. But once you change you and you become the very thing that you say you're looking for. So if you're looking for a loving friendship, a loving man, a loving relationship, just loving, kind experiences, don't try to change this person, this external person. All you do is change you. And then when you change you, you're going to just naturally these people will just come out the woodwork. Because I'm such a generous, kind, helpful person, I always attract people who just want to help me, opening up a door for me. Oh, you left your water bottle on top of the car. If you would have driven off, that copper water bottle would have shattered your windshield. I see people when I'm on the lot at the gym, and I used to do that, and I don't do it anymore. And I would take my copper water bottle and I would put it on top of my car to try to get my key out to open up my car. And there were several times where I would get in the car and forget that this copper water bottle filled with water was on top of my car. If I would have drove off, it's gonna say bloop and it's gonna shatter my windshield. At the very least, crack it. You guys, I cannot tell you how many times I have had people running across the parking lot. Ma'am, ma'am, stop, the water bottle on top of your car. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. People always want to help me, holding up open doors for me. Oh, you know what? This costs this amount of money, but I'll give you this deal. Oh, ma'am, your front right tire looks like it's a little low on air. Like I get this all the time, you guys. People just out always trying to help me. And I was just be like, and don't think that, oh, it's only men and they just want to sleep with you. No, it'll be women. Like the majority of the time, it's women. Ma'am, you left something on top of your car. Miss, you left something on top of your car. I attract these people all the time, you guys, because that's how I am. You attract who you are. So I attract people who are loving. I'm always attracting people who want to help me. I always attract people who just want to be generous to me because I'm so generous. So if you want to have a better, more beautiful experience, life experience, don't worry about trying to change somebody else. Let them just do them. You just worry about changing you. And then in turn, because you changed you, you're going to then attract you. You're going to attract more people like you. It, when you guys get your minds, wrap your minds around that it's you who are attracting these people, events, circumstances. It's you. You're attracting it. When you're doing wrong, you're going to attract wrong stuff. Yeah. When your intentions are ill, I cannot tell you guys how many people I've seen over the years who they have ill intentions. And because they have ill intentions, they keep attracting ill-ish. Yeah, it's not my law. This is not the Tracy law. This is universal law. This is universal law, you guys. I didn't make this up. But people just don't realize this. And they'll just complain about a thing. And I'm just like, you do know that you can change it. What's wrong? What is it? Oh, that's Amazon. Okay, she was going crazy. Okay, Roxy, that was just the Amazon delivery person. She barks, but she doesn't bark like that. So that's why I was like, let me go see what she barking at. The Amazon guy, I don't know, he must have been just lingering a little too long taking a picture of him dropping off those packages. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. I got to get out of here. I got to go get Jerry's cake, some candles. I don't think I'm going to buy him a card. I think I'm going to write him a letter. I'm a letter type of girl. And so I'm going to get his cake, his candles, and hopefully find what I'm looking for him at TJ Maxx. If not, I'm gonna go into Ross. If not, I'm gonna go into Burlington. But I got to get out of here because we are leaving to go to dinner at 8 o'clock. I still have plenty of time. It's only 4 o'clock, but still, I want to get out here. I got everything pretty much prepped for the house. And the guys like to have Coca-Cola. I only have Diet Coke. I might get them stop by in the store and grab them some Coca-Cola. They don't usually eat ice cream with the cake, so they just eat cake. They drink a lot of coffee, so they'll probably just have coffee with the cake when we get back here. But it's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited. I think this is gonna be Gary's first birthday that we're celebrating with his girlfriend. So this is gonna be so fun, so exciting. So anyway, you guys, that's all I have for you guys. Be sure you guys help your girl out. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers this year, so you guys can help me out by hitting the subscribe button. Um, Yokoban says, "Hello, are you speak Spanish? Un poquito." Which is funny because the guys are from El Salvador, but they speak more and more. They speak mostly English, though. It's so funny, but they'll speak a lot of English. But I mean, still, I hear it because they're always speaking Spanish too. But okay, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Go ahead and get prepped, get ready for celebrating Gary's birthday. But actually, it'll be tomorrow. It's his actual birthday, so I'm sure I'll have all kind of celebrating Gary's birthday either videos or shorts and pictures and things of that nature. So stay tuned. And of course, you guys, we do daily uploads it over here every single day at 7 a.m. and most days at 7 and 2 p.m. So make sure you got your notifications on, you guys. And I will see you tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining me on the live. Oh, 101, you kept the conversation going. Merrimit, you kept the conversation going. Nathan, Victor, thank you guys so much. That's what makes the live stream so fun when you guys keep the good conversation flowing. I love a good conversation. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.